Welcome to another insight brought to you by your Brightdoor support team. Today we're going to discuss the benefits of using the Action Plan feature in Brightbase. Whether you already use action plans or have never heard of them, stay tuned because you might learn something new. So what is an action plan? Action plans automatically create a scheduled activity in Brightbase that is assigned to the primary agent of a contact. These activities are based on the initial grading or regrading of a contact's type and status. Let's take a look at the action plan setup page. We recommend creating 2 plans for each prospect's status, one for the initial grading of the contact and another for when a contact is regraded with a new status. You will be able to assign as many activities to the plan as you need, but remember to keep it simple and stick to the general activity type of to-do or follow-up. You will also be able to set up a frequency for each activity in a plan. You can choose to add occurring or one-time. You may also use one-time activities when outlining the steps for a pending or new owner status, like mailing out a welcome packet. Once the activity has generated, it can be found under the Activity page or Activity tab of the contact record. These activities will be generated for the primary agent of the contact. Each activity will be updated to indicate the activity type completed. For example, this auto-generated activity is labeled as a to-do activity type. An agent can change this type to call out and add in notes from the call. You can also change the scheduled date of the activity to accommodate your schedule and your customer's contact preferences. Your organization will benefit from implementing action plans in 3 ways: accountability, standardization, and easier transition for new employees. First, they create accountability. When overdue activities generated by an action plan loom, it can indicate a level of inefficiency or procrastination. These activities are reportable and allow you to quickly see how effective agent and prospect communication is. Action plans standardize prospect communication baselines for the team. Should an A prospect be contacted every 7 days, every 14? What level of attention should a D prospect receive? When the team understands the company minimums, prospects are less likely to fall through the cracks. Finally, a standardized process will create streamlined transitions for your newly added team members. They can quickly learn and follow desired workflows. Action plans take the guesswork out of your standards. If you're not completely convinced on the importance of creating action plans, here's another way to look at them. Think about the AC unit at your home. To prolong the life of the unit, you replace the air filter every 3 to 6 months. This is an easy task that you can complete in a couple of minutes, and you drastically lessen the risk of equipment failure. Action plans in Brightbase are kind of like a preventative maintenance program. Maintenance is defined as the work of keeping something in the proper condition. To increase sales of your company, prospect relationships must be maintained. A standardized process will help you prevent failure or losing the customer interest. However, if the required activity is too frequent or time-consuming, you'll most likely disregard the need for planned maintenance and eventually lose consistent standard of communication. So be sure to keep it simple. Too many activities with too many details and steps deter users from actively completing activities generated from an action plan. Every company works a little bit differently, so not all action plans are one size fits all. Contact your account manager for more information on the setup and implementation of a new action plan, and they'll also let you know how to get your team on board. And don't forget, you will have access to the online knowledge base, which will have a step-by-step guide to setting up action plans as well. As with any new program, be sure to discuss the pros and cons of the action plans that have been implemented in Brightbase and make adjustments as necessary. The creation of action plans is a permission-based feature, so if you do not have access to the Setup tab in Brightbase, speak to a Brightdoor administrator at your company about taking steps to create a new action plan for your organization. I hope that I was able to provide you with a little bit more insight into the Brightbase CRM and the world of action plans. If you'd like more information on what you've learned today, contact your account manager or the Brightdoor support team. We have had quite a few requests for user role trainings, so be on the lookout for our next few Insight installments, which will include user training videos that will be available on the online knowledge base. These will aid you in new hire trainings or just a bright-based refresher for your team. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful day.